Welcome into Cozy's Ghost Adventures. Today I'm going to tell you a story that's going to blow your balls off. So let's go. Once in a small town nestled between the thick forests and foggy hills, there was a pizzeria known as La Luna Slice. It was a cozy, dimly lit place with faded red checkered floors. Pretty cool, right? I know, right? Its walls adorned with photographs of past generations. The pizzeria had one curious tradition, though, you may ask. Every night, Mr. K, the owner and head chef, would bake a special damn pizza just for the woman who worked there. Mr. K loved his women that worked for him. Mr. K was a kind and charismatic man, known for his warmth, his devotion to the art of pizza making, and smacking that ass too once in a while, and his somewhat peculiar relationship with the woman who worked at the pizzeria, like I just said. Over the years, they became like a family to him, the woman and Mr. K, his closest companions. Each woman was unique, and to some, he was more than just a boss. He was a confidant, a protector, and for a few lucky ones, even a lover. But things changed when a new girl, Isabella, arrived one chilly autumn evening. She was beautiful in every way that seemed otherworldly, with dark, deep eyes and skin as pale as the moon. Her presence in the pizzeria seemed to make the air thicken like a chicken, the shadows deeper like Justin Bieber, as if something ancient had just entered their world. Isabella quickly caught Mr. K's attention. Her quiet elegance, her mysterious smile, and the way that she moved so gracefully around the pizzeria made him see her as something very special to him, something beyond the other women. He found himself captivated to Isabella, stealing glances when he thought no one was watching, showing her the attention unlike any other girl in his pizzeria. The other woman also began to notice it too, as you can imagine. At first, they tried to ignore it, telling themselves it was just a phase. Mr. K will come back to them. But the jealousy began to creep in like an invisible fog, suffocating the once warm, family atmosphere of Luna La Slice. They had been a part of Mr. K's life for so long, these women. For so long. They had shared his time, his affection, and his passion for pizza. But as I previously stated, Isabella was different. Late one night, as the pizzeria emptied out for closing, all the women gathered in the kitchen. The air was heavy, and the oven light flickered on and off ominously, casting strange shadows on the walls. They whispered among themselves, the women, the silence growing thicker with every word. I've never seen him look at anyone like that, the woman said, their voices trembling. It's like he's enchanted by Isabella. Another hissed, her fingers tightening around the rolling pan as she was baking that Mr. K's special pie. It's like he's enchanted by her. One by one, the women began to feel an icy coldness wash over them. The kind of chill you feel when something unnatural is very near. The pizzas, once perfectly round and warm, began to take on a strange, unsettling shapes. The cheese curdled into eerie, unrecognizable forms. That mozzarella was no longer mozzarella anymore. A whisper of laughter echoed through the pizzeria all of a sudden, though no one had spoken a word. That night, as the clock struck midnight, the woman gathered in the back room, their eyes glinting with a shared intent. They were not just jealous. They were furious at Mr. K. And they would not let Isabella have Mr. K, not without a price. The next evening, the pizzeria was freaking swamped. Much busier than usual. The air was thick with tension as Mr. K smiled warmly at Isabella, to the lady's chagrin. And she had a mysterious glint in her eye that night. The other women silently watched, their gaze intense, almost predatory. As the night wore on, the oven seemed to burn, hotter than it ever had. Not like 550, we're talking 700 degrees, 800 degrees. The thing was burning at. Unbelievable. The flames dancing like something was alive in there. In the kitchen, one of the women, driven by her rage, accidentally knocked over a stack of pizzas, sending them crashing to the ground. As she reached down to clean up the mess, she saw something that made her blood run cold. For real. An ancient, strange symbol. An ancient, strange symbol scorched into the wood of the counter. It looked like an eye. Watching. Her scream echoed through the pizzeria. The woman gathered around her, their faces pale, their eyes wide. It was as though the very walls of Luna La Slice had come alive with dark, ancient power that was supposed to be forbidden. And then, just as suddenly as it had appeared, the symbol vanished, leaving only an unsettling mark on their minds. The next morning, the pizzeria was closed for business. The door locked up tight. No one could get in, not even the regulars, who wondered where Mr. K had gone to. The women, one by one, vanished. Kapoof! They were never seen again, none of them. Their uniforms, their aprons, and the knives left behind in the kitchen were there, but the place was eerily silent. Except for Isabella, who continued to work there alone in hopes that Mr. K would come back. But the whisper did not stop. Some say that on certain nights you can still hear the faint laughter, a woman's voice calling out to someone named Mr. K from the depths of the pizzeria. And the scent of the pizza that is strangely off, sour and wrong, like it was baked with something far more sinister than just cheese. You know what I'm saying? Some say that when the moon is full, Isabella is no longer alone anymore. The spirits of the woman who came before now serve the pizzeria, a spinning pizza dough and whispering in the shadows, forever bound to Luna La Slice by their jealousy and their rage. Mr. K, too, is said to linger in the building, trapped in a loop of love and loss, cursed to forever circle the women who were once his, only to be pulled into the cold, unyielding grasp of the pizzeria, Luna La Slicea. No one dares to eat a slice from Luna La Slice anymore. The pizza now tastes different, as you can imagine. And those who do, they never leave the town the same. The end. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. If you want more stories like this, let me know. Comment down below. See you on the next big one, fellas. Bye.